Yo, what's up, everybody? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing you guys a comparison video between the Grau and M13. Now, before we get into it, I want to say a few things. Number one, thank you guys for the recent support you guys have shown in my last two videos. It has showed me that you guys are really liking these comparison videos and are receiving them very well. So moving forward, that's what I'm going to be doing with my channel. Number two, I do want to become an informational channel when it comes to FPS games, such as Call of Duty or any other shooter that I see myself playing. And but I don't want to limit myself to just comparison videos. So next week I'm gonna be starting a new thing where I showcase a weapon of Warzone that isn't used often. So basically, me showcasing an underrated weapon. So for example, like an AK-47, that gun is barely used in Warzone. I barely see it. You might use it, but when I play this game, I rarely see someone use that weapon, like outside of picking it up from before they get a loadout. So if you guys want me to showcase a certain weapon, let me know.
Come on.
And hopefully I get to it. Lastly, this video is not meant to pick one gun over the other. Like, I'm not here to pick the M13 over the Grau or the Grau over the M13. That's not what this video is about. This video is simply just to educate you and showcase these weapons, you know, up against each other, but not to pick one over the other. So right now we're gonna get into the recoil pattern of the M13. This is without attachments. As you can see, not that much spread, pretty good recoil, and this is with full attachment. Now, I will say that this M13 class has not changed from the original comparison video between the M4 and M13. The same class, it's still really good. Go ahead and use it. Now, as you can see, the M13 is obviously a no recoil gun. It's the same with the Grau. Both these guns have no recoil, and that's why I wanted to make this comparison video, because I feel like these guns are very similar to how they play, because they have no recoil, they shoot, you know, decently fast, and they're just beamers pretty much. And the M13, one thing that I've noticed is that it's very accurate, very mobile, but it lacks what's it called? The damage, and that's a no-brainer. But the damage for the M13 is weird. It's not shooting marshmallows, but it's also noticeable sometimes when the damage is just not there. Now, it makes up for it with no recoil, or not. I wouldn't say no recoil, but the very small recoil, very non-noticeable recoil, the very good mobility, and the fast fire rate. The M13 does have two things over a Grau. I think it has more mobility and it has more fire rate than the Grau. However, when it comes to recoil, I think that the Grau has slightly less recoil and it's more of a laser than the M13. And it obviously has more damage than the M13. But right now we're talking about the M13. So as you guys can see, I've just been melting people out of the sky. I've been melting people here and there. This gun is just amazing. When it comes to shooting people out of the sky, this gun is amazing. I'm telling you right now, bro, this is, if I had to pick a gun to melt people out of the sky with, I'm picking this gun. I don't care. I don't care if the M4 or the Grau. This gun, to me, I've melted so many people out of the sky with this. And in this specific video, there is four instances of me shooting people out of the sky. That's insane. As you can see, here's a little textbook two-piece, man. I'm out there, you know, gunning. Look at this right here. Yo, if you're still about, make sure to stay to the end after the Grau. Make sure you stay past the Grau part, because you want to hear this final analysis. Because these two guns, are, in my opinion, are very well matched. That you need to hear this final analysis. So, as you guys can see there, the M13 was pretty good. I will say this, man. It has a 30-round Blackout Mag that gives it more damage. So, but it has 30 rounds in it. So, not viable in my opinion, because it's Warzone. You need more than 30-round mag. So, as you guys can see there, that was the Grau. No attachment recoil pattern. This is a fully souped up Grau. We've already seen this from last video. As you guys can see, no recoil. Here again is the class that has not changed from my last comparison video, but I will say this, that this is something I forgot to address in my last video. The Grau has interchangeable iron sights, so I'm using the arc angle barrel, but you can use something that's called the Tempest Nexus, and it will alter your iron sight. But in my opinion, I prefer the arc angle. I've used both of them, but I prefer the arc angle over the Tempest. I think it just, to me, it feels like it does more damage, and I feel it's more better for shooting people at long. It's just, to me, it's overall better. You can have your personal opinion on what barrel you want to use or what iron sight you want to use, but I prefer the arc angle over the iron sight. Right here, man, this is a pretty good thing to use.
They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Like, look at this, bro. No recoil, doing a lot of damage. I'm so comfortable with these pushing up on the ground. But right now, it's all about the stage shots. Apologize for the sound in the background of the clips right there. But, the girl, look at this. I'm at the beating this kid. Wait for it. Like, this gun doesn't move at all. It's like the M13, they don't move.
Last one.
There, like, the M4 moves a little bit. But the Grau and M13 just don't move. And they're very accurate. The one thing that the Grau has, though, again, is that it has more damage, and it's a little bit more controllable than the M13, in my opinion. But again, I play on a controller, and my recoil management is good, but it's not like insane status. So some of you gods, freaks out there, can obviously do better than me. If you look at someone like Swag or Symphony, bro, like, just come on, man. I'm an example of these weapons, but I'm not the best example of these weapons. But you know. There we go, just a little two-piece right there. I killed two of these kids. I challenged two kids to kill them. Only with the Grau. Only with the Grau. There we go, you know, just a little. I get up, self-rip, kill this kid. Ignore this snake shot, ignore this snake shot. Right here, hey, get right here, it's gonna get a little choppy. Hey, give me props on that, so I fucked them up at the beginning. This is a little subpar clip, I apologize for that. Here we go, I straight up know. I didn't mean that. Like right here, like look, guy on the head glitch, no problem. One thing I will say about an M13 that the Grau doesn't do, in my opinion, I think the M13 ammo runs out way too fast. I feel like I go through bullets like really quickly, but I don't feel like that with all the other weapons. Except for the MP7. MP7 and M13, I feel like I run out of ammo way too fast. But like the Grau and M4, I feel like the ammo is like manageable. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's manageable. But right here, it's a quick cleanup process. This is an easy win. I kill like 6 people right there. But yeah, the final analysis, both these weapons are very, very good to use in Warzone. Now, one gun is more meta than the other, and it's more used than the other. So the Grau, obviously, you see it more than the M13. Now, I say one advantage that the M13 has over the Grau is that it comes down to the basics, the fundamentals. The M13 is a base weapon. The Grau is a DLC weapon. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people played during Season 2, so they have the Grau. But if you don't have the Grau, you have to do challenges. As opposed to the M13, it's already there, ready for you to use as soon as you get the game. Unless I think you gotta level up. I'm not sure if you gotta level up for it, but if you do, then I apologize. But these two weapons are very closely matched. They both have no recoil. They both shoot pretty fast. I think the M13 shoots faster than the Grau, but you know, they have pretty decent fire rate, the same. Mobility wise, no debate, the M13 has more mobility than the Grau. And then damage wise, no debate, the Grau has more damage than the M13. Now, if I had to pick one, which I don't want to do, but I get questions like these all the time, I am picking the Grau over the M13. Only because of the damage. Only because of the damage. If the M13 had more damage, I would be rocking the M13 all day. But unfortunately, that's where it lacks, the damage. And damage, obviously, is a very important aspect to a game like for like Battle Royale. Like in multiplayer, you can get away with it, but this is Battle Royale where you can't really respawn like that. And sometimes that damage in certain gunfights will come in handy. But again, this video is not the pick. That's just my personal opinion. Everyone has their own opinions. Your opinion is not wrong. If you like the M13 over the Grau, that's bro. You're not wrong for that. These two weapons are very closely matched, in my opinion. And like the only way I consider the Grau like overly, like I would pick the Grau over the
Gas
M13
moving in.
by like a big margin would be because of the damage. But other than that, these weapons are very closely matched, and like I hope to see the M13 come in the middle more. I hope it receives a buff in the future, like not a crazy damage buff, but like a decent amount, like just a little bit more, just maybe like one bullet less more, because I think that that gun should be up there, but unfortunately I think it's kind of altered by its damage. So you know, that's just, you know, a few things that you can take in mind when you're, you know, setting up your loadouts. Like I said, I quickly touched on this. So if you made it this far, the M13 does have a certain attachment that will give it more damage, and some of you guys might even use it. It's called the Blackout Mag. I used it in multiplayer when I played, but unfortunately in Warzone, I was thinking about it. Someone suggested it to me, but I thought about it and I was like, it's not viable. The reason that the M13 Blackout is not viable is because of the 30-round mag. It is more damage, but it's 30 rounds, man. Like, unless you're rocking the overkill SMG or a overkill whatever gun you're using, or even the snake shots right now, then I wouldn't use Blackout Mag. If you're gonna use Blackout Mag, I highly suggest overkilling it with the SMG, like the MP7 or MP5, or even right now the new fucking meta changes, the fucking snake shot, which as you can see in the video right there.
Alright, don't look at it.
But yeah, takeaways from this video: both of these weapons are insanely good. Do not doubt one another. They're both insane weapons. If you're tired of using the same old, then what's it called? Pick up the M13, because M13 is used, but not as used, or it's not used as much as the M13 and M4. So I'll leave you guys with, what do you guys think is the better gun, the M13 or the Grau? Actually, why am I saying that? I'm stupid. Don't pick one. They're both very real weapons. In your opinion, what gun are you rocking with? Let me know. And again, if you guys have any video suggestions for the comparisons or the showcase of the underrated weapons, let me know. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, well, like the video. Peace.
Come in, actual. Ready for recon flyover.
UAV entering the AO. Long way. Gas is moving in.
Time to
New
leg
safe zone